47.
Take 4. Because I keep messing everything up. We're slap happy. We're tired. Everything is difficult. And then I just tried to show you the bag, which I can do now. I was trying to show that it was sealed, but it's cut. They cut it. And I was like, these people are going to think we opened it. But we're doing an unboxing on camera because we're doing our first reptile show.
York County Reptile Show at the Wyndham Hotel.
And these are our very first business cards, and I designed them. I did the logo. And so if it's trash, lie and say it's beautiful. And we're going to find out together if these cheap business cards I got from Zazzle are worth it or not, because they were only like 20 bucks. Oh, it is broken open. Everything is loose in here. Hold on.
That's okay.
Let me just try to get
They're
one.
pretty durable. They're like cards.
I'm just going to dump it on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Guys.
Awesome.
Look, you got to do it like the makeup people do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You put your hand behind it and it focuses it. I know so much stuff.
I don't really watch makeup channels.
Look, so I designed this. So Charm City serpents, and I tried to make it where like the head of the snake was the S. This is our city skyline. For those of you who don't know, Charm City is Baltimore City. And I just did like a white ball python that I drew myself.
Flip it over.
And on the back, it's got your phone number. Is that okay?
I don't care. Call me. I'll sell you a snake.
On the back, it has...
I'm sorry.
all of the contact information. I'm like acting like we're the president. Like, it's his phone number. I said, okay, like anyone wants
Call
to
me,
call
please.
us.
I'll unload some sweet snakes.
But
cut you a deal.
So we just did 100 of them, and I had to do the square one because of the size of the logo, but it worked out anyway because I feel like it makes them stand out a little bit.
It's definitely different.
And
I think
I'm
it's cool.
really proud of it. I really like it.
So we're going to add this little clip to the rest of our first show, and hopefully it's a success. And if it's not, we'll let you know either way.
Nothing else we're unboxing is worth watching on here. It's literally like our containers and our tablecloth.
Yeah.
So if that does it for you, let us know and we'll post it on Instagram. But otherwise, that's all. We're going to go try to get our lives together. So, goodbye.
All right, this is the table that we did at the house just to see how our setup would look like and to see if we had enough snakes to go and if everything would fit properly and the spacing. And I think everything looks really nice. I mean, we don't have a ton of snakes, but I think it looks really nice and clean. These are the babies that we took. We just stacked them in one tub. They're pretty good like this, and I think they look beautiful. We have a nice eclectic group here, all from one clutch. And I think they look beautiful.
Okay, so we are at the York County Reptile Expo, and let me just tell you. So I couldn't sleep last night, and Sean went to bed, I don't know, some late time, like midnight, and I didn't fall asleep until like 2. And then I woke up at 6:15 and I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired, but obviously because I didn't go to bed. No, bitch, daylight savings time. So basically I'm surviving off of this, poisoning myself and caffeinating at the same time. But it's gonna be a great day. And we'll check back in. Sean's in there now, like just seeing, it's our first show, so he's just seeing like where we need to go and all of that and where our table is so that he can come back out and get our stuff with us. Oh, he's coming now. He looks questionable. Let's see. So I was right when I saw his face looking weird. So what happened?
So I get here and I'm like, hi, here for our table. Never done this before. He's like, oh, what's your name? I said, Charm City Serpents. Nothing. Never heard of us. Not under my name or her name.
But thankfully, the operator of the show, this is the York County Reptile show. He was really cool, and he set us up we're in the corner, but honestly, like, that really works out for us because we don't have a ton. We're just wanted to get our feet wet and see what this was about, and so we'll include some video later of like the setup and stuff. I'll get some video clips, but we're here, we made it. Goodbye.
All right, so this is our actual table at the show. It's a little bit different than our test table at the house, but it's an 8-foot table, not a 6-foot table. But that's okay. It worked out in our favor. It looks really nice like this, nice and clean and simple, and that's the way we like it. So thanks for watching.
Okay, I talked way too much the last clip, but I just wanted to say
We saw a snake.
we sold a snake. Doors haven't even opened yet. They don't open for another 10 minutes. And about 30 minutes ago, we sold our ivory male. Sold him for only a little bit under asking in cash, so we felt really good about that. And then this guy's out. Just they're a little chilly, even with the heat light. So we're just giving them a little bit of warmth and attention.
Me too.
Okay, our first show is done.
Success.
We sold 4 animals. So we took with us a fire yellow belly gravel, a firefly yellow belly gravel, firefly highway, a all male, a ivory male, and a pastel highway female. These were all like our babies, a little bit older than juvenile. And then we had 4 adults. We had a normal that was actually a rescue that had a tank, so we had already intended to like let him go with his tank to a family. We had a banana leopard male, a pastel pied male. These are all adults, and a female. What was it? Butter lesser? Pastel lesser clown. So out of all that, we sold the normal adult to a family with the enclosure.
He said that we made his daughter's whole year because she's so excited to have a pet snake.
So I don't think so. My angle today, not even intentionally, was to allow the kids to know it was a safe space to interact with snakes, because these are my future customers, right? These little ones. So when I would see the kids looking around, I'd make eye contact and be like, come over, no pressure, you can hold snakes, you can try it out. People that were nervous about snakes, I was like, come over and hold them. Just get people engaged. And the amount of people that told us, because we watched a bunch of videos. Who's the guy we watched the video from? Olympus Reptiles. We got so much information from his videos, and you should really check out his business series, because we used a lot of his tips and we made 4 sales, which for a first show, no experience, we were really proud of that.
Yeah.
So we sold that male normal adult as a pet, and then of the babies we sold the fire male, the firefly male, and the ivory male. And I feel really good about it. We got close to asking. One of the babies, one of the little boys was so cute. So he was 12 years old, and he was like, oh, I'm getting a snake for my birthday. I said, well, do you have a budget, or do you have a color? And he said, I want a yellow snake, and this is my budget. And the snake was his max budget. And I said, well, you know, it's your birthday. So I said, make sure you go around and check all the tables and hold the snakes and see which one you really bond with. And if you feel that our snake is the best, then come back. I said, but we'll give you $25 off for your birthday. So we gave him $25 off. His parents were so cool. And then another little girl, she was so cute. She was like 8. And her parents were like really afraid. I don't want to say afraid, but they were like, we don't really mess around with snakes. But the daughter wanted to hold them. And I was like, of course. She was getting them out by herself, putting them back by herself, like with us there. But she was doing such a good job. And we had a fire male, just really inexpensive. And they were like, you know what? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. And I was like, I'm a good salesman.
It was great. It wasn't, the snakes were wonderful, but I feel like we put the effort into selling the snakes, to selling ourselves, to selling our business, putting ourselves out there. And we really made an impact, I feel like, and that's why we got some of our sales. It was, you know, just effort based. I mean, we really tried and put time into the customers, and I feel like it showed. It
really did. And that was the biggest takeaway from the videos we were watching that he was telling you about. Is one of the things he said was, don't just be sitting down on your phone, be standing up. So as exhausted as I was, we stood the entire time. And if you even made eye contact with me, I was like, hey, come over. No obligations. We're just letting people hold them, get used to them, see what it's about. And a lot of people just held them. And we're like, thank you so much for helping me and for letting me do that. And not that other vendors wouldn't, but I do feel like it's a little bit intimidating when you go to a show and they're super set up and all the snakes have locks on them and you have to be like, hey, can you unlock this? I do think because ours were in deli cups and we had so few, I do think it was a little bit more comfortable for people who were just kind of perusing and weren't really necessarily there to buy anything. I think it made them a little bit more comfortable. So I would say if you are holding yourself back out of fear that you don't have enough snakes, or you don't feel it's professional enough looking because you don't have a banner, or you don't have this or that, I can honestly say none of that factored into the show we did today, and it didn't affect our sales. It affected our sales how we engaged with people and how we were excited. We were excited for the kids to hold the snakes. I gave all the kids business cards. I said, well, take this business card and when you're ready. So I think it was a good time.
I had a blast.
I don't want to blab too much. It's been a long vlog already, but I think we'll round it out. We'll have some footage of the show, and we'll talk about everything we took out of what we took, what we used, what we wouldn't take again, and what worked for us in the capacity that we were operating today. And we'll let you know. Okay, bye.